following breaking news. A large emergency response in Holbrook right now. Crews have been surrounding this dry well. Well, they've been working there for more than an hour to try and free a person trapped inside. 7's Jonathan Hall is live in Holbrook with the breaking details. John.
Yeah, Brandon, we just spoke with the chair of the select board here in town. He did give us a couple of details on this, and we can fill you in now on what's happening. Let's go to Sky 7, hovering right above us over the scene as first responders are doing the best they can to get a Holbrook DPW employee out of a dry well that sits on town property. This is just behind the Tractor Supply store on South Franklin Street, and several customers of that store have come out to an outdoor area where they get a good view of this well and the attempt to get this injured DPW employee out of this well. We spoke to Kevin Costa, the chair of the select board. He says this is a sewer pump station, but again, it's a dry well, so there's no water down there. This man somehow fell into the well just after 10:30 a.m. He is injured in some way. We understand these are not life-threatening injuries. The man said to be alert and communicating with first responders as they try to get him out of this precarious situation. We don't know, once again, the extent of the injuries. The Southeast Massachusetts Technical Response Unit for Norfolk County has a couple of big trucks on site with some very large trailers. They've got specialized equipment to try to get the man out of this situation, but it appears he is not in any mortal danger. We're seeing now that the man is coming out of the hole, so that's the good news here. We don't know this man's identity, of course. We don't know the extent of the injuries, but good news, this man is being pulled out. I'm standing right by a couple of ambulances. We'll see if this employee comes out this way, and perhaps I can throw it back to you guys. I do not see what you're seeing from the helicopter right now, so why don't we get a little input from you, Brandon, on just what you're seeing.
Yeah, absolutely, Jonathan. I know you don't have the best vantage point, and we're obviously lucky here. We have Sky 7 HD looking directly down on it. You can see that he is out, but honestly, there's so many emergency workers that are surrounding him. It's difficult to see, what kind of condition he's in, but they do have some sort of like stretcher apparatus there that it looks like they're going to place him into, and looks like they might be strapping him down right now. But we did see him come out, so obviously great news. So I know that you were talking to some people earlier. I'm just curious, did they expect this to take longer? Should we be, optimistic and pleased to see him coming out right now?
Well, I think this is pretty good, right? So if this happened between 10:30 and 11, it took just over an hour to get this man out of this situation. We asked Kevin Costa of the select board exactly how this guy managed to fall down the shaft. He did not know. He wouldn't give any information about how deep the shaft was or how far down the man was. We understand it was certainly deep enough that it required some experts from the technical response team to come out and try to get this guy free. But it appears we have some good news. We do have a ground camera right now over by an ambulance, so we'll see if this guy may be wheeled over toward a Holbrook ambulance. But it certainly appears that this is close to being over. He's on a stretcher right now, and they may be getting ready to move him out to the back of the parking lot. Again, this is a busy spot. This is the Tractor Supply store in Holbrook. There are lots of people in there shopping. There are some people that were sort of out back in an outdoor area where they sell lawnmowers and larger equipment, a fenced-in area behind the store where they had a good view of this technical rescue going on. So it's definitely getting a lot of interest here in Holbrook as people watch and wait to see that this guy's okay.
Yeah, that's right, Jonathan. In fact, we're watching from Sky 7, and he's strapped into that stretcher, and they've just quickly removed him from that dry well. In fact, they're placing him into the ambulance as we speak. You can see he's there in the yellow shirt. He's pretty strapped in. You can see he's got his hands folded in front of him, so I couldn't see if he was like giving a thumbs up, but from looking at his body, at least what we can see, it looks like he's okay. We, of course, don't know the extent of his injuries, but again, if you're just tuning in to Channel 7 here, 7 News at noon, we're seeing that this person has been rescued from that dry well in Holbrook, and it appears he's been taken into the ambulance. So Jonathan Hall is live there from the scene. If we learn anything new, we'll come back out to you, John. But again, we can't see that man has been rescued from that well in Holbrook, and we'll learn more about his condition later here today. So stay tuned to 7 News.